Courtney and I are currently near Yuma, Arizona, and we are checking out this, it's like a jail museum. It's like a really old jail. And what was some of the...
So, I was reading while he was driving. So, this is a prison that was became in the 1800s. They were open for about 33 years. Then they closed it down due to overcrowding. They since then had used it for multiple purposes. So when the school of Yuma burned down to the ground, they used it for the children and schooling.
So we're about to go inside and check it out, and this is the front entrance right here.
Yuma
and then
Territorial Prison Historic State Park.
Yeah. And then up there you got like a little lookout type thing, and then the jail is actually on a bluff over there. And I don't know if we can actually go inside the jail cells, but I think we can. We're gonna go check it out. So here's a much better look of the Colorado River right down there, and you can see people swimming all down there, and then the bridge goes over it. That's a railroad bridge, so it's pretty cool when the train is going through. It looks really cool.
What you guys are going to want to do is just go ahead and check out the numbers on the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. In the museum, restrooms are going to be on the right hand side, exhibits in the middle, and an 8 to 10 minute video en loop to the left.
Okay.
Then make sure you guys head out the back door of the museum to check out the main cell block area. And then just a heads up, sometimes there are bats in the dark cell.
The map, he recommends you start here at number 1, and then
viewing deck.
the viewing deck, which is right here, number 1. So he recommends you start there.
Numero uno.
Numero uno. And I would imagine this is the viewing deck of the Colorado River, and the people swimming down below, and people honking on the bridge. So a few weeks ago there was like a hurricane that came through, and there was actually like this river was actually covering all of that road down there.
This also views Ocean to Ocean Bridge, which opened in 1915.
Which is right there. So there's a lot of people down there swimming. And this stretch of the Colorado River, it's only about 3 to 4 foot deep the entire way down.
Number 2 is the guard tower. Has a view situated atop the prison's original water supply. This tower is a reconstruction of one of the many towers which overlooked the prison and guarded against escapes.
So you can kind of really see like how tiny this jail was. Like, this is the entire grounds, like, and right there is the cell blocks, and over there past that little building is called the dark cell. So we're gonna go check that out after this tower. What were you saying?
I said, listen how awesome it used to be. Like, they monitored the prisoners, but they also made sure that the prisoners produced items needed here to make and they were trained in skills necessary to become productive citizens.
That's pretty nice. Courtney was also reading too that whenever they were building this the cells, the prisoners actually had to build their own cells.
But it wasn't like an option like it is today in prisons and stuff. Like, I think this time you have to like be good on good behavior and stuff, but they were like forced into knowing these skills, becoming productive citizens.
So this place is pretty cool. It has a lot of like, this little building right here has like a ton of like information about some of the prisoners and the people that were held here and how long they were held here, and for like what they exactly did to be here. So just a little knowledge bank of a building. And so here are the actual jail cells. Cell blocks.
This is the main cell block.
Oh my gosh, they still got prisoners in there.
Dylan, get out.
It would be so miserable being stuck in here. So hot.
Keeping with the teaching of my religion, I married Lucy, and with Lucy's full and free consent, I married my second wife, Bruce.
Oh, you can go in this one?
Mm-hmm. These bunk beds were made in October 1901.
Are they original?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are original bunk beds.
They made them because the wooden bunk beds held bed bugs.
That's gross.
Touching hands.
So here is the entrance to the dark cell. Are we going in there first, or you want to go and look at the infirmary?
Sure.
They have an infirmary over here.
Well, the dark cell closes soon.
The infirmary. So this would be like the hospital area. 2 beds. Think you could handle that? Those patients?
Oh yes.
2 beds only. And then I don't know what this is. This is a tool storage room. Tool storage. Not a very big storage room. I'll let you go first, babe.
Okay, bye.
So I can get your reaction of freaking out again. The dark cell.
No, I don't want to go first.
Here, take my glasses off. Alright. That's creepy. My shadow. So there's a bat right there.
Where?
Oh, you can't see him. Turn your light on.
Then that'll shine him and it'll disturb him.
Alright, well there's a bat. It's pitch black in
Okay,
here
I'll
though.
show you a little.
But the ground has some like rebar and metal, and then like a little vent that goes all the way up. What kind of library is this?
I think this right here is a library. And then that,
Oh, that's the yard.
Yeah.
So this right here, this entire little room right here was the library. So apparently it had books on the side, just like that right there. Interesting. And this is the yard. Wow, very enclosed. So we came, we conquered, we viewed everything they have to offer, except for the cemetery, which is down there in the wetlands somewhere. I don't feel like walking down there. It's really hot. It's like 115 degrees today.
Yeah.
The sun is scorching.
We're
I'm
gonna
melting.
go